Hello, good evening, Family English Language YouTube channel. 2060 English for Grade 12 model questions. The question consists of writing skill, writing especially for word order, punctuation, and coherence, paragraphs, letter writing, which is formal and informal letter writing. The other part of the question was analogy, especially vocabulary analogy, which is sample questions here, but they are not part of writing skill, but aptitude, which is vocabulary knowledge. Speaking or communicative activities, which consists of every content which is in the actual context or outside the real context. So there are grammar questions and sentence errors. Sentence error was fragment, run or comma splice, dangling modifier, misplaced modifier, and pronoun antecedent problems. And vocabulary words, or the question consists of here in the sample model grade 12 entrance exam questions. The number of questions are 120. If you want to contact with me, take this address, either in mailing or in cell phone. We will communicate. And through this address, you write comments and what I want to add and what I want to just change it. And I hope you will stay with me or you will watch my video. And thank you. It's time to start presenting for the first part of the question, which is writing skill, especially for word order. Was word order, which is words are arranged or written in inappropriate order, but what are the correct orders of arranging the words here? Simply, we cannot answer the question unless we have some hints about how words can be written. The first thing which we consider should be, we should know about the sentence patterns, subject plus verb, object, direct object, and something like that. We must know this. Second, how do we make questions if the question might use a kind of modal verbs in terms of questions, in terms of sentences, or passive voice, structure of passive voice, structure of indirect question, and the conditionals. All this must be understood, please. If you understand the structure of this, what I am listing now, you know, or you will try to answer the questions, especially how word coherence, word which can be written as inappropriate and try to write appropriately. So if you have the skill, and you'll simply answer the questions. Yes? እንደዚህ አይነት ስኪሎች ካለ መመለስ እንጂ word order ማለት word incoherence ነው። incoherence ማለት በዚህ ጋር የተቀመጡ ቃላቶች ቅደም ተከተላቸውን የጠበቁ አይደሉም። ስለዚህ እነሱ ለመመለስ የተናገርኳቸው ነገሮች ማየት ነው። አንደኛ ሰንተንስ ፓተርን መለየት ነው። የአረፍተ ነገር መዋቅርን አጠቃቀም አገላለጽ መዋቅርን እነዚህ ማወቅ አለበት። subject plus verb, direct object, indirect object, subject plus verb, indirect object, ከዛ two or four indirect object, complement ምናምን የሚሉት ነገሮች ማወቅ ነው አንደኛው። ሁለተኛው አረፍተ ነገሩ ጥያቄ የሚሆን statement አረፍተ ነገር modal verbዎችን ሲይዝ, adverbs of requesting ሲይዝ, present perfect question, present perfect negative question ሲጠቀም ስትራክቸሩ ምን ይመስላል? እነዚህ መለየት የግድ ያስፈልገናል። ሶስተኛ ኢንዳይሬክት ኩዌስችን ለምሳሌ ምን ማለት ነው? አንድ ጥያቄ ሁለት መጠይቂያዎችን ሲይዝ ስትራክቸሩ ምን ለምሳሌ can you tell me where you go? Can you tell me where you go? ነው ምንለው እንጂ can you tell me where do you go ብለን ልንጠይቅ አንችልም። ይሄንን ኢንዳይሬክት ኩዌስችን መለየት። አራተኛ እነዚህ ኮንዲሽናል ታይፕ 1 ታይፕ 2 ታይፕ 3 በጥያቄ መልክም ይሁን በስቴትመንት ፈርም ስንገልጻቸው ትክክለኛ ስትራክቸራቸው ምን ሊመስል ምንድነው የሚመስለው እነሱን ማወቁ ራሱ ይሄን ጥያቄ እንድንመልስ የግድ አስተዋጽኦ ስላለው መለየት መቻል ያለብን ይመስለኛል። እነዚህ ተጠሙ የመጨረሻው አማራጭ የሚሆነው ጥያቄዎችን ካያችሁ በኋላ ጥያቄ መልሱ ላይ መምጣት ነው። መልሱ ላይ መታችሁ ራይት ኦርደር የሆነው መለየት ነው። ራይት ኦርደር ማለት ጥያቄ ከሆነ yes no question ከሆነ በአክሲለሪ ቨርብ ይጀምራል። yes WH question ከሆነ ደግሞ በWH question ቨርብ ይጀምራል። ከዛ በኋላ ቨርብ አለ፣ ሰብጀክት አለ፣ ዘን question ማርክ ትቀጥላላችሁ ማለት ነው። ፓሲቭ ቮይስም ልክ እንደዛው ለምሳሌ question number 1 you required to attend to the meeting required to the meeting you are attending because the question begins with action verb, so no subject is required here, so simply is wrong. It's still inappropriate order. No, yeah, auxiliary before verb, subject, V3 form, to attend, an infinitive verb, the meeting, object. Absolutely. Are you required to attend the meeting? Are required, no subject is written here. The subject is after the verb V3 form. No required. A sentence never begin with action verb. And whatever a question is, yes or no question or which question word is here. So are you required to attend the meeting? So the answer should be B ብለን እንመልሳለን። That's the way please here. ስለዚህ ምንድነው ያልኳችሁ ቅድም ያንን ማስታወስ ካሻ ዛስ ኦኬ ካልቻል ምርጫዎች ላይ መተን ያረፍተ ነገሩ ስትራክቸር ከለየን ትርጉም ሊሰጠን የሚችል ሚኒንግፉል የሆነ ስትራክቸር መመለስ እንችላለን ነው። Need I headphones some new my phone for ይላል። Yeah, this in order appropriate order ናቸው። I need new some headphones for my new. I need new, which comes here. I need some headphones. Which comes first? Both are adjectives of age, you know, here adjectives of quantity, you know, which comes first here. Quantity ነው ወይስ age ነው መምጣት የሚገባው? Order of adjectives ላይ ስትመጡ adjectives of order ላይ ስትመጡ quality, number, determiners አለ፣ quality አለ፣ size አለ፣ age አለ፣ shape አለ፣ color አለ፣ origin አለ፣ plus noun ነው። ኦርደሩ የትክክለኛ ኦርደሩ ይሄ ነው የሚመጣው። ስለዚህ new some ብለን ኮምፕሊት እንዳደርገው አንችልም። I need some head new phones for my. This is also wrong ነው። ምክንያቱም headphones ነው እየጠየቀን ያለው። head እና phone separate word አይደሉም። headphones ማለት compound word ነው። በመካከላቸው ይሄ adjectives of age ገባ ማለት wrong order ነው። ሚስድ አደረገው በቃ አበላሽው አረፍተ ነገሩን ማለት ነው። I need some new headphones. Exactly. Some new quality or quantity, adjectives of age, headphone የሚለውን compound noun describe ያደረጉ ናቸው። ስለዚህ I need some new headphones for my phone. Right order. So the answer is C ብለን እንመጣል። አሁን orders of adjectiveዎችን በትክክል ያቸው. What is the described words? headphones የሚለው ነው የሚገለጸው በማን some new headphones ብለን ነው የምንገልጸው። ያ great. The next question here, I think he don't ምናምን ይላል። Don't I think he will go to prison? No, that's wrong. This is not a kind of question, please. Don't I think he will be, no, nothing's right. I don't go to prison, think he will. Still it is similar, incoherence, inappropriate order. It doesn't give sense here. አረፍተ ነገሩን ስታነቡት እኮ ሴንስ ይሰጣል አይሰጥም? ሶ አይሰጥም። ካልሰጠ ልክ አይደለም። I don't think you'll go to prison. Absolutely right. I don't think you'll go to prison. እስር ቤት ይሄዳል ብዬ አላስብም ነው። ልክ ነው። He'll go to prison. Don't. So right. Wrong. So these questions are sample word order, word incoherence words. So simply I told you the way that the strategies that you employ, that you practice, you'll get and a good just experience how you will try to answer for such kind of word order writing questions, please. Yeah, እነዚህ ኤክስፒሪየንስ ነው ሼር ማድረጋችሁ። ጥያቄዎች አሉ ይሄ ይመጣሉ ማለት ሳይሆን አንደኛ እናንተ መሞከሩ ጥያቄዎችን፣ ሁለተኛ አፕሮቹን ማየት ነው፣ ሶስተኛ ወደፊት ፈተና ላይ ስትቀመጡ የሆነ ነገር ስትጽፉ ኦርደሮችን እንዴት ማስቀመጥ እንደምትችሉ ፍንጭ መስጠት ነው። ስለዚህ የመጀመሪያው ነገር ሰንተንስ ፓተርን ማወቅ ነው። ሰንተንስ ፓተርን መረዳት፣ አክሲለሪ ቨርቦችን መለየት፣ የስ ኖ ኩዌስቸኖችን መለየት፣ ደብሎች ኩዌስቸን መለየት፣ ኢምፐራቲቭን መለየት፣ ኮማንድን መለየት፣ ኤክስክላሜሽን መለየት፣ እነዚህ ኢንዳይሬክት ኩዌስቸን የምንላቸው ነገሮች እነሱ ዋት አወር ፓሲቭ ቮይስ በየትኛውም ቴንስ ሲገለጹ ትክክለኛ ስትራክቸራቸው ምን ይመስላል እነዚህን ከለየን sentence order, not only for answering for the entrance exam questions, for writing sentence, for writing paragraph, for writing report, for writing application letter, for writing your family's letter, which are very important. Unless words are coherently ordered, the sentence you write will be meaningless. So the first key thing here will be your word should be rearranged correctly. Yeah. ገብቷችኋል አለ ምንጽፈው ነው ምንም ነገር ምንጻፍ የምንጽፋቸው ሐሳብን ሊያስተላልፉ የሚችሉ ቃላቶች በቀደም ተከተል ካልተቀመጡ የምንጽፈው ነገር ዝም ብሎ ርባና ቢስ ነው የሚሆነው ርባና ቢስ ማለት meaningless ነው የሚሆነው ስለዚህ you should be take care of this word order please የመጀመሪያው የራይቲንግ question እነዚህ ናቸው second part letter writing ነው ያ letter writing we do have two types of letter formal and informal Formal letters are examples, application, condolence, invitation, letter of complaint, letter of business letter, an official letter. All these are examples of formal letter because we should use formal language and there is a gap between the person who writes and receivers of the person. There is a gap, so that's called formal letter. The other kinds of letter is an informal, which is friendly letter, family letter. Close relationship letter and friendly letter because the language that we use and friendly the opening salutation is informal the closing salutation is also informal the idea in a given paragraph in a given letter writing is also something that I want to focus on the idea but not the language itself so because of this and other reasons this kind of letter is letter writing so that's as part of writing skill yeah part of writing skill Which one of the following expression is common closing for formal letter? Closing formal letter. What's formal letter? I explained it, please. If you want to write an application letter for a university, Addis Ababa University, how can you write address of the writer, receiver of the writer, subject of the writer, introduction, body, conclusion, closing salutation, everything, just everything you must know, please. Friends, you must know, please. Yeah. Writing an application letter is a formal letter. How can you conclude that? Yeah, one is you're affectionate. Second, hopefully. The third one, yours. And the fourth one, regards. All B, C, D are informal closing letters. But your affectionate is closing salutation for formal letter. Closing salutation for formal letter is the right answer. Closing salutation for formal letters are you're affectionate, we're faithfully, sincerely yours sincerely, and sincerely. Common closing for formal letter. That's it. And the other number 5 questions. The heading of an application letter consists of blank and blank. Heading of application letter which are sometimes written on the right margin. So the right address of the writer. Right margin consists of address 1. For instance, Bole Subcity, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, PO Box Samzila said date. So it consists of address and date of the writer. Thus, closing no, address and post office are included under address and date. So the answer is C. Exactly C. Sometimes the address of the writer in an application letter is on similar margin, which is on the left margin. It doesn't affect whether the address is written on the left margin or on the right margin. No problem. But what the element is important in address is writer's address and inside address or address of the addressee or a receiver's address. That's the focus areas, the focal elements for each two address, please. Yeah. Zalai no focus ማድረግ የሚገባን እንጂ ማርጂኑ ላይ በግራ በቀኝ የተቀመጠ የሚለው ችግር የለውም This sentence expression I look forward hearing from you soon ... This piece of writing is likely to be እችን ፍሬዝ እና ሌሎችንም ፍሬዝ የምንጽፍባት የሌተር ራይቲንግ ፓርት የትኛው ላይ ነው የሚላችሁ ሌተር ራይቲንግ ፓርት እንል ቦዲ ማለታችን ነው ኢንትሮዳክሽን ቦዲ and conclusion ማለታችን ነው I look forward hearing from you soon ስል የት ላይ ነው የምጠቀመው ኦፕኒንግ ሳሉቴሽን ማለት greeting ማለት dear sir dear madam your dear Dr. Ejigu and Mr. Mustafa yes this is opening salutation closing of any circumstances what you want to hear after you write your application letter you conclude your ways of writing an application finally I look forward hearing you soon yes I look forward hearing from you soon yes I look forward. I'm really happy hearing from you soon. Yeah. ስለዚህ አሁን ይሄን እንደዚህ ብለን የምንጽፈውን ማመልከቻ ላይ ክሎዝ ልናደርገው እንችላለን not only for writing application letter for any kind of formal letter writing በእንደዚህ አይነት ኤክስፕሬሽን ነው ኮንክሉድ የምናደርገው እንጂ closing salutation አይደለም greeting ማለት አይደለም ስለዚህ closing salutation or closing of any circumstances ነው closing ማለት conclusion of the application conclusion of letter writing ማለት ነው conclusion of letter writing ላይ የምንጠቀምባቸው expressions ናቸው እነዚህ I think clear you know the name of the person you wrote the letter that right very clear yeah because formal letter the formal closing for formal letter as I explained before you're affectionate and you're faithfully if you do not know the person that you write the letter you should conclude with one of the common expression for closing salutation but not sincerely yours or yours sincerely if you know the person that you know you write the letter your way of conclusion is commonly for sincerely yours or yours sincerely or sincerely why ምናቀው ኮኔ የምንጽፍለትን ሰውዬ ደብዳቤውን የምንዘጋው sincerely yours sincerely ወይም sincerely ብለን ብቻ ነው you're affectionate you're faithfully best regards ብለን conclude በፍጹም አንችልም ከዚህ አንፃር መልሳችን A ይሆናል ማለት ነው great yeah እዚህ ጋር clear ነው the name of the person ያልኳችሁ እዚህ ጋር question number 8 I ordered you to send me 2 blouses and it had been received on November 26, 2016 unfortunately when I checked it was torn this piece of writing is taken from letter of complaint letter of invitation letter of condolence letter of a report yeah clear to answer the question first you read the sentence these 2 lines of sentence you understand the meaning of the sentence and then come to the distract what's complaint letter mean how do you complain it and what's invitation letter how do you invite someone written letter of condolence what's condolence mean how can we write condolence letter what's letter of report mean what are the expression to use to write for report letter yes right you have to just coming and simply the answer should be letter of complaint here because I ordered to send me 2 blouses and it had been ordered unfortunately when I checked it was torn yeah it was torn the ways of just complaining because he bought jackets from a person but when he checked the jacket it was torn actually so that's letter of complaint ቅሬታን ማቅረብ ነው ቅሬታን ማቅረብ አንዱ የፎርማል ሌተር ዘርፍ ሲሆን መጀመሪያ ሐሳቡን እንዴት እንደገዛው መቼ እንደገዛ እኔ ጋር መቼ እንደደረሰ ካሳወቁት በኋላ ፖላይትሊ ኮምፕሌንን ማቅረብ መቻል ይሄ ሌተር ኦፍ ኮምፕሌን ነው ምንለው እንጂ ሌላ ሌተር ሊሆን አይችልም fine which one of the following expression is here which one of the following expression is formal opening for a friendly letter formal opening for a friendly letter ነው formal opening what's formal ምን ማለት ነው if you say dear sir it's not an friendly letter opening salutation the same is for dear madam dear sir for male person dear madam for female if you do not know the name of the woman the name of the girl the name of the man here dear sir ተውሻለ ማታቀቀ dear madam my uncle ስትልክ ነው my uncle friendly letter informal letter እንደዚህ ብለን ነው opening salutation ተጠቀም my uncle my brother my sister or my wife my husband my aunt ብለን ነው ሐሳቡን ጀምር ስለዚህ ምን እንለዋለን opening salutation ብለን ነው የምንጠራው dear doctor አዳሙ ካልን ደግሞ አሁንም formal letter ነው እንጂ friendly letter አይደለም ስለዚህ መልሳችን ማን ነው የሚሆነው ማለት ነው ሲ ብለን እንመልሳለን ሎጂኩ ይሄ ነው my uncle ልንል እንችላለን my friend ልል እችላለሁ my wife ልል እችላለሁ my brother ልል እችላለሁ my aunt ልል እችላለሁ friendly letter እንደዚህ በየመሰጥ ጽሁፋት ከሆነ dear ምት ከሆነ ግን friendly letter ሳይሆን respect ማደርገው ሰው ነው formal letter አንዱ ቋንቋው ነው ብያለሁ ቅድም formal letter ከኢንፎርማል letter የሚለይበት ቋንቋው ራሱ ፎርማል ነው ይሄኛው ኢንፎርማል ነው የምንጽፍበት ኦርጋናይዜሽን እና ልዩነት አለን ሶ እሱም አንድ ፋክተር ነው እነዚህን ፋክተሮች ኮንሲደር አድርገን ነው የምንጽፈው fine Question number 10. I would like to write this piece of writing to you to have a monthly school meeting. This is an example of letter from police to patient. Yeah. Police, what kind of letter is expected from police to patient? Do a police have the right to write such kind of letter? I don't think. Letter from teacher to parent, yeah, maybe monthly. There is a deducing phrases here. Monthly school meeting, maybe teacher to parent, okay. Letter from classmate. Is it really letter from classmate? What idea does a classmate write to his friend or to our friend? It's not really interrelated with this. Letter from school to friends. I don't think so. So the answer is still what? Letter from teacher to parent to have a monthly meeting to discuss with the student's skill achievement. So this is a kind of formal writing or formal leader writing. Formal leader writing. Take care of please here. Finch ሰጥቶኛል to have a monthly school meeting ሲል teacher to parent ነው ብዬ እሱ ማሰብ መቻል አለብኝ። Great. Question 11. Many thanks for your letter, which arrived this morning. Sorry, I have not been writing as soon as. So when do I use this expression, please? Hello. Is it really possible? Is it all right for an introduction? Body of the paragraph or conclusion of the paragraph? Many thanks for your letter, which I arrived this morning. First, I open the post, and when I start to read, I may get this expression. We cannot get this expression in the body of the paragraph or maybe conclusion of the paragraph. Many thanks for your letter, which arrived this morning. I expect my friend to write later, and it has been received today. So I give many thanks for writing this letter. So this kind of letter, this kind of expression is written in the introduction. In the introduction of the letter, but no body, but a conclusion and a conclusion salutation part of the letter writing. So this kind of writing is an introduction, please. Yeah. ምናልባት ይሄ ጓደኛ ለምሳሌ many thanks for your writing, or you haven't written a piece of writing until now ልጃለሁ ብዙ ጊዜ ደብዳቤ ካልጻፈልኝ I haven't got your letter for many I haven't received your letter በቃ ልክ ነው ብዙ ጊዜ አልጻፍክልኝ በጉጉት ስጠብቅ ቆይቼ ለምን እንዳጻፍክልኝ አልገባኝም ምናምን በየ ደብዳቤውን ልጀምር ይችላል ምክንያቱም he's my friend, he's my family ያ ነገር ስላለ ማለት ስለዚህ እንደዚህ አይነት አገላለጾች በአብዛኛው በተለይ ፍሬንድሊ ሌተር ላይ ኢንትሮዳክሽን ፓርት ላይ ነው የሚገኙት so totally each letter writing both formal letter and informal letter so what you want to focus here is how can we opening salutation for friendly letter, opening salutation for formal letter and informal letter, closing for formal letter, closing for an informal letter, and try to just identify the expression in writing for formal letter, in writing for informal letter with respect to the three fundamental aspects of writing: body, introduction, body, and conclusion of ደብዳቤ ሲጻፍም መግቢያ ያለው ዋና ክፍል አለው ማጠቃለያ መደምደሚያ ያለው እዛ ላይ የምንከታቸውም ሐሳቦች ምን እንደሆኑ መለየት መቻል እንዳለብኝ ማሳየት ፈልጋለሁ እዚህ ጋር ለምሳሌ application letter is a kind of formal letter የመጀመሪያው ፓራግራፉን ብጽፈው how I see I look the vacancy ነው ቫካንሲውን እንዴት እንዳየሁት ነው መጀመሪያ second paragraph ላይ ብጽፈው my educational status my educational background ነው ብጽፈው third paragraph ላይ ደግሞ my working experience and another credentials which support me to make competent enough for the vacancies that I applied እነዛን ነገሮች ማጠቃለልበት ነው ሜቢ መጨረሻ ላይ ማስቀብጠው conclusion of the paragraph ነው ስለዚህ እነዚህ ሐሳቦች appropriate placeአቸው ላይ ሲቀመጡ ሴንስ ይሰጣሉ ለማለት ፈልጌ ነው በዛ መልኩ ማየት ነው the other kinds of writing is paragraph writing paragraph writing one the four types of paragraph writing so በደንብ ማየት አለባችሁ what's a descriptive what's argumentative what's expository and what's narrative second very important is methods of paragraph writing methods of paragraph writing the comparison and contrast illustration process classification exemplification cause and effect seven types of ይወስነው ፕሊስ ያ እነዚህ በደም ማየት አለባችሁ the third important point is what is topic sentence what's body of the paragraph and what's conclusion of the paragraph what elements are written in topic sentence let me just if I may give you a 3-line paragraph and write what will be the topic sentence from these 3 lines of paragraph, so you do understand. Unless you have a skill, unless you have an experience about what topic sentence is, you cannot answer the question. Not only for just didn't answer the question, for your experience, please, for writing experience, you have to just develop a skill for writing topic sentence, all right? ፈተና ለመውሰድ ብቻም አይደለም። አንድን ሐሳብ አንድን አንቀጽ አንድን ነገር መጻፍ ስፈልግ ቶፒክ ሰንተንስ ያስፈልጋል። ቶፒክ ሰንተንስ እንዴት ስቴት አድርጋለሁ፣ የት ላይ ይቀመጥ ይችላል፣ ሐሳቡ በውስጥ ምን ነገሮች ሊይዝ ይችላል የሚለው መታወቅ አለበት። ስለዚህ እነዚህ ሁሉ አካትቼ ካወቅኩኝ አይዘር ጥያቄውን ልመልስ እችላለሁ። ሁለተኛ ራይቲንግ ስኪልም በኔ በውስጥ ጥሩ ነገር ይፈጥርልኛል ብዬ አስባለሁ ማለት ነው። ያ over the past several years 3 kinds of diets have been very popular in this country. Yeah, this paragraph can be developed through what kind of paragraph is this? በምንድን ነው? ያ over the past 3 years 3 kinds of diets have been very popular in the country. Definition, illustration, exemplification and classification. ምንም ጥርጥር የለውም። classification 3 kinds of diets have been very popular in this country ያላችሁ diet is classification, sorting out, categorizing, arranging አደረገው እዚህ ላይ arranging አረ ስለዚህ ይሄን በማየት classification ብለን እናስቀምጣለን። She wrote her letter lying on her mat covered a 1 meter by 9 centimeter well decorated and white painted bedroom. Clear. Yeah, really just she wrote her letter lying on her mat covered a 1 meter by 9 centimeter well decorated and white painted bedroom. This paragraph writing is likely to be, it's not argumentative, it's not expository, it's not narrative, it's called what? Completely descriptive, because there is a describing object here, which is in a bedroom. Yeah, descriptive ስታስቡ አንድ የሚገለጽ ነገር አለ። እነዛ ያ የሚገለጽ ነገር የተለያዩ ገላጭ ቃላቶችን አስከትሎ ሲሄድና ሲገለጥ vivid image ይሰራል በአድማጩ ላይ ማለት ነው። vivid image ይችላል ይሄ ያምሮ ስዕል ይሰራልናል ነው። ስለዚህ እዛ ጋር ያታያቸዋል በጣም ጠባብ በሆነችው ቤቷ ላይ ዲኮሬትድ በበዛበት ቤቷ ላይ ነጭ ቀለም በተቀባችበት ገዳ ላይ አልጋዋ ላይ ገደም ብላ ደብዳቤዋን ጽፋለች ነው ማለት የፈለኩት እኔ ቤድሩሙን ዲስክራይብ ያደረኩበት መንገድ ትረዱልኛላችሁ ነው። So descriptive paragraph means its main purpose is to describe something, right, and make a vivid image. That's only purpose. To describe something, just every writer should use very smart and unusual descriptive words and nouns and adverbs. That's the way, please. Yeah. And finally, you will simply identify what kind of paragraph is this. When you say narrative means its main purpose is to narrate the title, and we most of the time use narrative tense kinds. Examples are narrative writing for your autobiography and storytelling, and these are examples of narrative paragraphs. Yeah. Yesterday night I wake up at 6:30 midnight. I washed my hands and face. I started to study English, and then I did some more important questions and blah blah. I'll continue like this. I want to narrate what I did waking up at midnight yesterday. This is an example for narrative paragraph. Yeah, narrative. If you just write a paragraph about when you were in primary school, that's an example of narrative paragraph, because most of the time, most of the things that you enjoy to use in writing for your bibliography is past and past forms. Yeah, it makes narrate. Argumentative, argumentative, it makes its purpose is to convince the readers by justifying or putting some tangible evidences. Yeah, argumentative, which is debatable. There is one here prose and there is one cause here. There is an argument between prose and cause. So this kind of paragraph argumentative. For instance, smoking cigarette should be banned. One side, banned because it brought this one. On the other hand, smoking cigarette shouldn't be banned because it brought this results. So it shouldn't be banned. Finally, the one who put tangible evidence and convince the readers, he or she concludes the paragraph on this way. This kind of paragraph is argumentative. What about expository or exposition paragraph? At the method of paragraph, which no method of paragraph, types of paragraph, which its main purpose is to give information or to explain about something. That's expository paragraph. Totally, the 4 types of paragraphs are completely different, and we use in different purposes. Yeah. From this perspective, you are going to answer some questions regarding what I'm talking now here. Here, that was my first time I met her, and as I saw her, she was totally disheveled and shrinkled. I was really ashamed of her. Yeah, that was my first time I met her, and as I saw her, she was totally disheveled and shrinkled. I was really ashamed of paragraph ሳይራሱ አንብቤ እንኳን ሳልጨርሰው ምን አይነት ፓራግራፍ እንደሆነ መናገር ይችላል። ስለዚህ ናሬቲቭ ብላችሁ ኮር ዛስ ዩ አር ራይት ልክ ነው። ናሬት ነው ያደረኩት ነው ዝም ብዬ የሆነች ልጅ አይቼ እሷን ልጅ ነው እየገለጽኳት ያለሁት። ፋይን ያ which of the following title is an argumentative ነው። አንዳንድ ጊዜ ጥያቄው በዚህ መልክ ይጠይቃችኋል። ሁለተኛ ታይትሎቹን አስቀምጦ argumentative ነው የትኛው ነው ኮሚኒካቲቭ ናሬቲቭ ነው ዲስክሪፕቲቭ ኤክስፖዚቶሪ ታይትል ሊሆን የሚችለው የትኛው ነው? ታይትል ማለት ቶፒክ ሰንተንስ ማለት ነው። A favorite food is not argumentative. Whatever you take in either negative or positive forms. A funny story about yourself? No. Athletes should eat special treatments one way. Yeah. If they should get special treatment, they will be productive. If they shouldn't get special treatment, they will not be productive. If they shouldn't take treatments, maybe they themselves should take their own treatments. Yeah. እንደዛ አይነት ሐሳብ ሊያመጣልን ይችላል። Finding information on the web. This is not the right title for argumentative. So the answer is what? ይሄ ነው መልሳችን። Athletes should get special treatment should be an argumentative. Take the positive form and take the negative form. There is a debatable views about this. And a debatable አከራካሪ ጉዳዮች አሉበት እዚህ ላይ ያን አከራካሪ ጉዳይ ያከራከር መጨረሻ ኮንቪንስ አድርገህ paragraphun conclude ስታርገው argumentative paragraph ጻፍን ማለት ነው። This is all about it. Thank you very much. Yeah, let me start please. Yeah. The other kinds of sentence error is part of writing skill actually. Maybe sentence error is too tough, difficult. So most of the learners ለአብዛኛዎቻቸው ይሄ sentence clarity የምንለው አንዱ sentence error ነው። ሁለተኛው was called ሁለተኛው diction ነው። ሶስተኛው ወርዲነስ ናቸው። የመጀመሪያው ፓርት አሁን በዩኒቨርሲቲ ደረጃ እየተሰጠነ ያለው አድቫንስ ራይቲንግ ስኪል ሶፎሞር እንግሊሽ የሚለው አሁን እንደውም ዝቅ ብሎ በፕሪፓራቶሪ ደረጃ ይሄን ይዘቱ ወርዷል። ጥሩ ነው። ኦፍ ኮርስ ምንድነው ሰንተንስ ኤረር ስንል ክላሪቲውን ትርጉሙን ሊያሳጣ የሚችል ፕሮብለም ባረፍተ ነገር ውስጥ አለ ማለት ነው። ለምሳሌ ኮማ ስፕላይስ ረን ኦር ፍራግመንት ፎልቲ ፓራሊዝም I published some more exercises as well as for these kinds of sentences. You read that one please. Yeah. እሱም መከታተል ነው። አሁን እዚህ ጋር ለእያንዳንዱ ክላሪፊኬሽን መስጠቱን ላይ ተጠበቀብኝ ይችላል። A lawyer's income is greater than a doctor. The sentence has a problem. A lawyer's income is greater than lawyer's, which is possession, singular possession or possessive noun, because these lawyers describe about the noun income. Right? ይሄ የሚገልጸው ይሄንን noun ይገልጻል። possessive singular possessive noun ነው የምንለው። than a doctor ስንል የዳኞችን ገቢ ከዶክተሩ ጋር ነው የሚያወዳድረው ነው የሚለን። የዳኞቹን ገቢያቸውን ከዶክተሮቹ ገቢ ሳይሆን ከዶክተሮቹ ከራሳቸው ከፊዚካል እንትናቸው ጋር የሚያወዳድረው መሆን የሚገባው የዳኞቹን ገቢ ከሆነ ከዶክተሮቹ ገቢ ጋር ነው መሆን የሚገባው አይደል? ግሬተር ዛን ነው የሚለን ያለው ገቢያቸው ነው የሁለቱን የሚያወዳድረው። ስለዚህ ምንድነው ይሄ ሰንተንስ ፕሮብለም የሚላችሁ ኮማ ስፕላይስ አይደለም፣ ረንኦንም አይደለም፣ ፍራግመንት ፎልቲ ፓራሊዝም ማለት ነው። ፎልቲ ፓራሊዝም ስንል wrong parallel structure of a sentence. A lawyer's income is greater than a doctor's. Absolutely. በቃ a doctor's ስንል doctor's ማለት a doctor's income ማለት ነው። that's doctor's ስንል possessive noun ነው። a doctor's income ነው something belongs to someone ነው። ስሙን ጠርቶ ቢሎንግ ሲያደርገው ዶክተር ኢዝ ኢንካም ብለን ነው ሪፕሬዘንት የምናደርገው ስለዚህ ሮንግ ፓራሌሊዝም ነው መልሳችን ሲ ብለን እንመልሳለን absolutely right tired after work a nap was what I wanted the type of sentence error is was fragment think of about fragment an incomplete thought what about misplaced a modifier which is placed in a wrong way in a wrong place misplaced wrong place yeah so it's not really misplaced here no misplaced run on two sentences can be separated two sentences cannot be separated any kind of punctuation mark run on ሁለት main clauses ምንም አይነት punctuation mark ሳይጠቀሙና ሳይለዩ ሲቀሩ run on ይባላል dangling modifier ማለት the subject of the principal subject is not similar with the main clause that kind of error is dangling modifier let me repeat here this is the dangling phrase here tired after work no subject here and up was what I wanted here no subject here different subjects here so this kind of sentence here dangling so the speaker here is I but it can be written as a past passive so that's wrong it doesn't have any object so I want to make parallel subject here tired after work I took a nap but tired after work I took a nap was what I wanted yeah አስፈልገኝም while as I tired after work well as I was tired after work look here as I was tired after work I took a nap ብለን አስተካክለዋለሁ ስለዚህ ይሄ ስህተት ምንድነው የዳንግሊንግ ሞዲፋየር ነው እዚህ ጋር ያለው ፍሬዝ እና እዚህ ጋር ያለው ፍሬዝ ክሎዞች የተለያየ ሰብጀክት ሲኖራቸው ይሄ ኤረር ዳንግሊንግ ሞዲፋየር ነው ማለት ነው she brushes her teeth she protects her teeth from tooth decay the error is here what kind of sentence is this she brushes her teeth and she protects her teeth from tooth decay I think it seems two sentences but no punctuation mark so from this perspective here the sentence is one sentence which has such meaning but we don't have such kind of sentence in English so that's sentence error so this kind of sentence error is run on because no punctuation marks between the two clauses so that is sentence error run on sentence so you can write within one of the four ways of correcting run on sentence yes right one is she brushes her teeth full stop and s must be capitalized she protects her teeth from tooth decay one way she brushes her teeth because she protects her teeth from tooth decay next the third way she protects her teeth semicolon she protects her teeth from tooth decay this is called ways of protecting for this run on sentence anyway the sentence error is run on sentence actually that's true because no punctuation mark between the two clauses please here how do you know it she brushed her teeth one you pause and you start another new sound here so that is whom I know this type of sentence error is whom I know does it give meaning whom I know what kind of sentence is this no meaning because it's dependent clause or relative clause adjective clause so that's called fragment yeah because it doesn't complete yeah because it doesn't stand by it doesn't convey meaning so simply just it moves from like up and down like and pendulum because it wants to give meaning but it wants another meaning clause to make attachment to depend with that main clause and convey meaning but for this case no main clause here so this kind of sentence here fragment completely right yeah clear I think yeah በዚህ መንት sentence errorዎችን አይደንቲፋይ ማድረግ ትችላላችሁ ያ እንኬዝ አሁን እንኳን ኢንትራንስ ኤግዛም ላይ ቢመጣባችሁ የመጀመሪያው አፕሮች እንደዚህ አምጥቶ ታይፕስ ኦፍ ሰንተንስ ኤረሩን ፈልጉ ሊላችሁ ይችላል ሁለተኛው አፕሮች the bank robber pointed his gun at the tailor in the sky mask this sentence error can be corrected ነው የሚላችሁ ገብቷችኋል አይደል ይሄን አስቀምጠው እንደዚህ sentence error አለ ከዛ ይሄ ተስተካክሎ ሲጽፍ ምን ይመስላል And very interesting question, yeah? Very interesting question. First, to answer the question, you first do is, what kind of sentence error is this? መጀመሪያ እሱ መለየት ነው። Just before you identify the sentence errors, you cannot answer the question. Impossible. How do you answer? If you do not know, do you know the type of sentence error? No, impossible, yeah? You first answer the type of error, and then depending on the identified sentence error, you possibly use your own strategies and try to correct the sentence. Yes, right. This sentence is called misplaced modifier, yeah? Misplaced modifier. The bank robber pointed again at the teller in the interval. So there is a modifier which doesn't modify what it wants to modify, or the modifier which is placed in a wrong place, misplaced. Absolutely. So what is the modifier that it wants to modify here? መግለጽ የሚገባው wrong ቦታ ስህተት ቦታ ተቀምጦ the bank robber መገለጽ አለበት። ልክ ነው። እስኪ ይሄንን ነው a the bank robber in the sky map pointed his gun the teller ልክ ነው። yeah bank robber in the sky map yeah the bank pointed no the bank teller no ከፋይ ነው የባንክ ከፋይ pointed ምንም ትርጉም አይሰጠንም። the bank teller in the sky mask pointed his gun at the robber robber ቴለሩ ከፋዩ ሮብ ዘራፊዎቹ ላይ ነው ሽጉጥ የሚደግንባቸው አይደለም። ስለዚህ the bank robber in the sky mask ይሄ in the sky mask የሚለው prepositional phrase modifier ሆኖ bank robber የሚለው noun phrase modify ያደርጋል። ምን አይነት bank robber ናቸው? in the sky mask ማስክ የለበሱ ነው። pointed his gun at the teller ባንክ ላይ ገንዘብ ከፋዮች ላይ ፊትለፊታቸው በሽጉጥ ፊትለፊታቸው ላይ ደቀኑባቸው ነው የሚለው። like this is correct ነው። ስለዚህ what is here? First identify the modifier, second find the place where you adjusted, third one what does the modifier modifies it. You think having this you can just write the sentence. So the answer is really a ብለን እንመልሳለን ማለት ነው። a ብለን እንመልሳ። ይሄ ሁለተኛው ምናልባት የጥያቄው አይነት እንደዚህ ከመጣ በዚህ መልኩ ትሪት ማድረግ ነው። የሚከብድ ነገርም አይደለም ብዬ አስባለሁ። Thank you very much. Let's come to the coherence paragraph. ይሄ ትንሽ ጠጣር የሚል ነገር ነው ግን let me tell you one very important strategies here. በአማርኛ የሆነ ነገር ልበል። coherence paragraph ማለት እዚህ የተቀመጡት coherence ማለት ideas in a paragraph should be interwoven ነው አይደለ? ፓራግራፍ ውስጥ ያሉ ሐሳቦች እርስ በርሳቸው የሐሳብ ተያያዥነት ካላቸው ፓራግራፉ coherence ነው። ፍሰቱ ጥሩ ፍሰት አለው ትርጉም አለው ማለት ነው። incoherence paragraph ነው ሲለን እዚህ ጋር የተቀመጡት ፓራግራፎች ወይም መስመሮች ሐሳቦች ቅደም ተከተላቸውን የጠበቁ አይደሉም። ስለዚህ ቅደም ተከተላቸውን ጠብቀው ሲጻፉ coherence paragraph ይሰጡናል። ይሄን ለመገኘት ምንድነው የምታደርጉት? አንደኛ ይሄ ፓራግራፍ ስለምንድን ነው የሚዋራው? ስለምንድነው ታይትሉን ማወቅ ነው። ስለምንድነው የሚዋራው? ታይትሉን መለየት የመጀመሪያው ጉዳያችን ነው። ታይትል identify the subject። ሁለተኛ which idea comes from which idea flows from which። ይሄ ሐሳብ ከየትኛው ሐሳብ ነው የመጣው? የሐሳብ ፍሰቱን መከታተል ነው። ሶስተኛው use the conjunctions as a clue። አያያዝ ቃሎችን ፈልጓቸውና እነሱን እንደ ፍንጭ ሰጭ ተጠቀሙባቸው። ፍንጭ ሰጧቸዋል። ለምሳሌ first ካለ መጀመሪያ ነው፣ second last ካለም ልክ እንደዛው መጨረሻ ይሆናል ያረፍተ ነገር ማለት ነው። አራተኛ conclusion ይሁት ማጠቃለያው ምን ብሎ ሊያጠቃልል ይችላል? ማጠቃለያ ምን ሊያጠቃልል ይችላል? ይሄን ተጠቅማችሁ coherence paragraphን ያለምንም ችግር አስተካክላችሁ መምረጥ ትችላላችሁ። it seems difficult አስቸጋሪ ይመስላል ግን ይሄን ስትራክቸር ይሄን የሰጧችሁ ስትራቴጂ በደንብ ካያችሁት ጥያቄዎች መመለስ ትችላላችሁ። ሌላውና ዋናው አማራጭ ይሄን ካልኩ በኋላ ምርጫዎች ላይ መምጣት ነው እናንተ። ለምሳሌ በኤ ጨምሯል፣ 3 በኤ ጀምሯል። ስለዚህ አራተኛው በቢ ጀምሯል። ኤ እና ቢ ነው የምታዩት እናንተ። ኤ እና ቢ ለያችሁ ማለት አይዘር ኤ ታይትል ነው ማለት ነው፣ ካልሆነ ቢ ታይትል ነው። ታይትሉን በቀላሉ ለያችሁ ማለት ነው። ታይትሉን ከለያችሁ ደግሞ ሐሳብ ፍሰቱን መለየት ነው እናንተ የሚገባችሁ። ለምሳሌ the boy told his parents that he want to marry the girl. the boy told his parents that he want to marry the girl. ልጅቷን እንደሚያገባ ለቤተሰቦቹ ነግሯቸዋል ካለ ይሄ ሪሊ መምጣት የሚገባው አረፍተ ነገር ወይ ነው ወይ? መጀመሪያ መምጣት የሚገባው ጉዳይ ነው ይሄ? I don't think እስኪ ይሄን ነው እንደገና he first asked her እንትኑ የተሳሳተ ስለሆነ ነው ይመስለኛል ይሄን ቢ በሉት ፕሊዝ ከዛ በኋላ ይሄንን ሲ በሉት ፕሊዝ ከዛ በኋላ ይሄንን ዲ በሉት ምናልባት እኔ ስጽፍ ፋላሲ ፈጥሮብኝ ነው ይሄ ነው እንደዚህ ነው የሚሆነው ኤ ምንድነው የሚላችሁ he first asked her whether she likes to marry or him አያችሁ አለ መጀመሪያ ልጅቷ ማግባቱን እሱን ማግባቷን አለማግባቱ ልጁ ጋር ተግባቡ አነጋገራት የሆነ ነገር ተነጋገሩ ማለት ነው ስለዚህ ኤ መጀመሪያ ይመጣል ስለዚህ ኤ ምርጫ ያለው ማለት ኤ ሲ እና ቢ ነው ስለዚህ ዲ ከምርጫ ውጭ ሆነ ማለት ነው በቃ ሁለቱም ሲሲን አስከትለው መጥቷል ዛ ሶስቱም ሲሲ and then he told him to send elders to ask her parents ከዛስ and then she told him to send elders to ask her parents ምን አለችው እሷ ከተስማማች በኋላ ለቤተሰቦቹ ነግሮ ሽማግሌዎችን እንዲልክ ለሱ ነገረችው ይሄው ከዛ ልክ ነው ሲሲ መጣ ሁለቱ ላይ ማለት ነው ሲሲ መጣ ከሲ ቀጥሎ መጣት አለበት the boy told his አሁን ከዚህ ሐሳብ look here and then she told him to send elders to ask her parents and the boy told his parents አያችሁ እዚህ ጋር ለቤተሰቦቹ ቤተሰብ እንዲልክ ነገረችው ከዛ በኋላ ልጁ ምን አደረገ ቤተሰቦቹ ነገራቸው ልጅቷን ማግባት እንደሚፈልግ ለቤተሰቦቹ ነገራቸው ይሄ ሐሳብ ከዚህ ጋር ይሄ ነው full of ideas ማለት ይሄ ማለት ነው ይሄ ሐሳብ ከዚህ ሐሳብ ጋር ተያያዥነት ያለው ነው ስለዚህ ማን አመጣለ ኤሲቢ የሚል ምርጫ አመጣለሁ ማለት ነው ኤሲቢ የሚል ምርጫ አመጣለሁ የታለ ኤሲቢ አብሶሉት በቃ መጨረሻ አይተጠበቅብኝም ሌላውን በቃኝ ምንም መድከም የለብኝም ኤሲቢ ብዬ ጽፋለሁ በቃ ሌሎቹ ኤሲዲ ብቻ ናቸው በቃ ይሄ ነው the next question the pilots press another button to increase አሁን ይሄ ስለ እንትን ነው ማውራት የፈለኩት እኔ ስለዚህ which comes first here after adjusting the pilots press the button to start the engine working ያልክ ነው መጀመሪያ ፓይለቱ የሚነካትን ቡቶን ይነካና ኢንጂኑን ሞተሩን ያሞቃል ነው የሚለን ስለዚህ ሁሉም ላይ ኤ ይጀምራል ልክ ነው ኤ ከዛ በኋላ the plane after 30 minutes of making the engine working ያው ዛጋልኝ after 30 minutes of making the engine working the plane started to leave the land 30 ደቂቃ ሞተሩ ከሞቀ በኋላ ፕሌኑ ከመሬት መነሳት ማሽከርከር ይጀምራል ማለት ነው ስለዚህ ኢሲ የሚል ፈልግልኝ ሲ እና ቢዲ ኢሲ ጀምረዋል በጣም ጥሩ ኢሲ ጀምረዋል ከዛ ማን ላይ ልምጣ ኢሲኤ ኤ ላይ ልምጣ ኢሲኤ ቢ ላይ the pilot press another button to increase B all right ይኸውላችሁ እዚህ ጋር ኤ ላይ the pilot press another button to increase its height to reach its maximum height ሌላውን እዛው ጋር የሚነካውን በተን ሲነካው ማክሲመም ሃይቱ መድረስ የሚገባውን ማይልስ ይጨምርለታል ስለዚህ ኢሲኤ ማን ላይ ይመጣለው ሲና ቢ ላይ ይመጣሉ ኢሲኤ ስለሚመጡ ሁለቱም በጣም ጥሩ after adjusting its maximum height አላችሁ look here ይሄ ሐሳብ ከማን ጋር ማጣ ከዚህ ጋር ማጣ ቢ ያስከተለው ምርጫ አመጣለው ACB so the answer is D completely ምንም ማያሻማ ማለት ነው በዚህ መልክ ኮሄረንስ ፓራግራፍን በቀላሉ ትሪት ማድረግ እንችላለን fine question number 23 read the questions the sentence please here CE እና EC ብለው ነው የጀመሩት ዋሲ I am shy of standing in front of the students በጣም ጥሩ CE ጀምሯል Isamro my English teacher gave me a title to present in the classroom which was marked okay that's E my English teacher gave me a title to present in the classroom which was titled I am shy of standing in front of the students on my second time no once my second time አለ እዚህ ጋር አይሆንም ስለዚህ ማን ነው የሚጀምረው ሲ ነው የሚጀምረው I am shy of standing in front of the students yes right በጣም ፈራሉ ተማሪዎች ፊት ቀብ የማቅረብ ነው my English teacher gave me a little right እንዳቀርብ ገብዞኛል ስለዚህ ማን እላለሁ my English teacher CE መጣለው CE ላይ መጣለው እዚህ ጋር ስለዚህ ቢ እና ዲ መልስ አይደሉም ማለት ነው CE ላይ መጣለው በጣም ጥሩ CE ላይ ከመጣው በኋላ on my second time of presentation ይሄ መጀመሪያው ነው ሁለተኛ ላይ እንደገና መምህሩ አቅርብ ብሎ ሲያጣ I started to see my friends face and move back and forth መወዛወዝ ወደ ኋላ ወደፊት እየተንቀሳቀስኩ ነው ማለት ነው በጣም ፈራው አለ so CE ሲኢ ማን መጣለው ማለት ነው ሲኢ ኦኬ ሲኢ እዚህ ጋር መጣለው ከዛ ኦልራይት በጣም ጥሩ ሲኢ ማን ልምጣ እዚህ ጋር I came out no ሲኢ ቢል ላይ ልምጣ እስኪ ሲኢ I came out and present with shivering of my body and looking forward ስለዚህ ሲኢ ቢ መጣለው ከዛ ኤ መጣለው ከዛ ዲ መጣለው መልሳችን ሲ ይሆናል ማለት ነው በዚህ ኦርደር መሰረት ቼክ አድርጉት መልሳችሁን በጣም ቀላል የሆነ ሐሳብ ነው እኔ ስለ አንድ ተማሪ ነው ይሄን የጻፍኩት ሶ ይሄ ነው ኮሄረንስ ፓራግራፍ እኔ ሲምፕሊ በቀላል መንገድ ኮሄረንስ ፓራግራፍ ማስረዳት ፈልጌ ነው ኦፍ ኮርስ ምንም አረፍተ ነገሩ ቢረዝምም you have the strategy and try to practice please thank you very much word analogy word analogy word analogy word analogy word analogy writing part አይደለም aptitude ነው ግን ማሳየት ስለፈለኩ ነው word analogy we have some analogy means which is recognize the meaning the multiple meaning of words አንድ ቃል በተለያየ ወይም የተለያየ ትርጉም አለው አንድ ቃል ከሌላ ቃል ጋር ሲዛመድ በአንድ መልኩ ወይም በሌላ መልኩ ግንኙነት አለው a word has different interrelationship meanings so what is the relationship between capture and trap and the relationship between capture and trap has the same with one of the given pair of words from the given distractors here so to answer the question here you first identify the ways of making analogy for the two pairs of words otherwise you cannot answer the question please yeah let me tell you some common strategies of answering for or how words are analogized one is with their antonymy with the synonyms with their characteristics with their degree with lack of with type and part whole and function whole part and item to identity these are some of the common strategies or ways of one word to go with the other word አንድ ቃል ከሌላ ቃል ጋር የሚዛመደው ቢያንስ በ11 በ12 መንገዶች ይዛመዳል ቃሉ ከተቃራኒ ቃል ጋር ሊዛመድ ይችላል ቃሉ ከተመሳሳይ ፍቹ ጋር ሊዛመድ ይችላል ቃሉ ከጥቅል ወደ ዝርዝር ሊዛመድ ይችላል ወይም ከዝርዝር ወደ ጥቅል ሊዛመድ ይችላል ወይም አገልግሎቱን በመግለጽ ሊዛመድ ይችላል ወይም ታይፑን አይነቱን በመግለጽ ሊዛመድ ይችላል ወይም ኤግዛምፕል በመሆን ሊዛመድ ይችላል በዚህ መልክ ሊዛመዱ ይችላሉ እነዚህን ቴክኒኮች ነው ፕራክቲስ ማድረግ የሚገባን አክቹአሊ ይሄ አናሎጂ ወርድስ ሊከብደን ይችላል ግን what I want to advise here is you have to practice the strategies to answer for this analogy questions yeah ስትራቴጂውን ነው ዴቨሎፕ ማድረግ የሚገባችሁ እንጂ እናንተ vocabulary wordን ሜሞራይዝ አድርጋችሁ ፕሊዝ ኮምፕሊት ማድረግ አትችሉትም ለምሳሌ capture and trap ይላችኋል what capture means capture ማለት is used to trap used to capture ማለት ነው capture means used to capture something used to collect capture ማለት collect ማለት ነው trap is used to capture or used to collect ማለት በቃ ፈንክሽኑ ነው ይሄ የካፕቸር ፈንክሽን ነው ይሄ የተገለጸው ስለዚህ ከዛ አንፃር የትኛው ነው ከዚህ ጋር ተመሳሳይ ሊሆን የሚችለው አታችሁኛል አይደለ የትኛው ነው ካፕቸር ፈንክሽን ነው የካፕቸር ትራፕ የዚህ ፈንክሽን ነው that's right ስለዚህ grind ሚል ማለት ነው shoot bully eyes hide fence አይደለም hide fence እኮ ኦፖዚሽን ናቸው ስኩል ስቱደንት አይደሉም እኮ እነዚህ high grind ሚል ማለት just grind ማለት to make powder no yes used to grind meal ማለት used to grind no yeah meal means used to grind the same relationship ያላቸው እዚህ ጋር is something which we used to grind something ለምሳሌ coffee beans grinding corn grinding so meal is a function so the same function the same structure so the answer is grind meal actually ይሄ በተገለጸበት የተገለጸው word pair grind meal ነው ስለዚህ ይሄ ነው even እንኳን እንደዚህ ቢል ለምሳሌ ሚል ግራይንድ ቢል ሮንግ ፔር አይደለም ያላችሁ ፔር አታችመንታቸው ስህተት ነው ስለዚህ መልስ ሊሆን አይችልም ማለት ነው ይሄኛው መልስ ሊሆን አይችልም ስለዚህ ትክክለኛውን ፔር አሬንጅመንት አይተን ነው መመለስ የሚገባል ለምሳሌ እዚህ ጋር choose orthodontist ይላል choose orthodontist a person who special care for teeth orthodontist choose orthodontist surgeon doctor no surgeon doctor it doesn't have the same relationship with the question no tree here no tree no free tree no እዚህ ጋር የሚለው sorry tree ነው የሚለው ይሄን tree here yeah tree is no arborist means a person who take care of trees arborist ማለት ስለ እጽዋቶች ቴክ ኬር የሚያደርግ ስፔሻላይዝ ያደረገ አርቦሪስት ነው ስለዚህ ምንም ወደዛ ካልሄድ መልሳችን ይሄ ነው ማለት ነው መልሳችን ይሄ ነው ብለን እንመልሳለን በቃ ፔታል ቦታኒስት አይደለም ቦታኒስት ፔታልን ብቻ የሚያጠራ ማዘር ቻይልድ አይደለም so choose arborist ማለት tree arborist a person who take care of trees arborist ይባላል yeah and here is troop player ነው ዝምድናቸው troop player what's troop player mean yeah troop ምንድነው troop means a group of player ማለት ነው a group of player can be called troop and player means a single player ስለዚህ whole to part ነው yes whole to part ከሆነ team to coach singer conducts referee team club what member ክለቡ ትልቁ ነው ሜምበር ደግሞ አንድ ነው የሚገልጽልን ሪሌሽንሺፓቸው ክለብ ሜምበር ነው ስለዚህ ማን ብለን እንመልሳለን ሲ ብለን መመለስ እንችላለን here lower raise ነው yes lower raise so lower raise እዚህ ጋር ምን መሆን አለበት አንቶኒሚስ ነው yes አንቶኒሚ ከሆነ ደግሞ አገላለጻቸው ምን መሆን አለበት yes በዚህ በተገለጸበት ነው መገለጽ የሚገባው lower raise the opposite of lower raise rich wealthy ሲኖኒም ናቸው thin ሲኖኒም ናቸው obese ሲኖኒም ናቸው poor that's right አንቶኒም ነው exactly so the answer is ማን ብለን እንመልሳለን ማለት ነው ዲ ብለን እንመልሳለን antonyms yeah and the other one is soap clean yeah function no soap clean the functions of soap is clean yes right this is a relationship the word relationship here teacher student no doctor patient no blood or rather cat the function of blood is or rather is cat so right now for the go here blood cat yeah ይሄ ነው arrange pair relationship ይሄ ነው so absolutely ይሄ ጋር ማች ያደርጋል መልሳችን blood cat ብዬ መልሳለሁ ሌሎቹ ተመሳሳይ የሆነ relationship የለም this is the approach the taking the strategy that you employ to answer for analogy questions yeah analogy I practice and I also publish analogy words before 3 so for 4 years you have to use that one and try to practice answer the questions I think you'll be on a good rank please yeah and punctuation mark questions some 3 or 2 questions for punctuation including for capitalization which one of the following sentences correctly punctuated here I love cake however I'm not a fan of pay yeah let's that semicolon here this semicolon and however and followed by a comma yes right this is full stop and however if there is full stop this h should be capitalized so that's wrong punctuation mark this is comma and there is comma here if there is a comma this must be small that's called small letter so that's wrong still there is a comma here there is a comma and the same with I think so that's completely wrong here because however doesn't precede with a comma so the right answer is a here because whenever however you use for two main clauses it precedes with semicolon and comma so the answer is a ብለን however በርግጥ የተለያየ አጠቃቀም አለው ነገር ግን አንዳንድ ጊዜ በተለይ ሜን ክሎዞችን ጆይን በመናደርግበት ሰዓት ሰሚኮለን እና ኮለን አስከትሎ የሚሄድ ኮማስኮል ኮንጀክቲቭ አድቨርብ ነው የምንለው ይሄንን ከዛ አንፃር ትክክለኛ ፐንክቹዌድ የሆነ አረፍተ ነገር ኤ ብለን ነው የምንመልሰው which one of the following sentences is correctly punctuated ነው የሚላቸው they are ready to go aren't I full stop no wrong hi John what are you doing hi John what are you doing there is a comma wrong comma and no that's also wrong punctuation please send that book said the boy please there must be comma መኖር አለበት ፖላይት ማርከሩ ካለ ሁለተኛ ዚህም ኮማ መኖር አለበት and ይችኛዋ ሌተር ስሞል ሌተር መሆን አለባት ይሄ ሁለቱ ተሰርቷል please yeah comma send that book and there is a comma and this must be small letter absolutely right I want to repeat once here after please comma and this is comma here after the double quotation mark and s should be small letter and this structure is in enclosed in double quotation mark. That's right, punctuation mark. So the answer is D ብለን እንመልሳለን። አሁን የገለጽኩት ህግ ተግባራዊ መሆን አለበት። እሱ ካልሆነ ስህተት ነው። Which one of the following sentence doesn't show the correct use of colon? You know what colon is? እቺ colon ማለት ሁለት ነጥብ ማለት ነች። ምን ማድረግ ስንፈልግ ነው colon የምንጠቀመው? The fruit seller has 3 kinds of fruit: bananas, apples and oranges. Right, this አደረገ. Okay, I know the clue. You just have to read it in the mirror. All right, another one. I will meet you at 7:30. Yeah, right. And we bought pizza, burgers, chocolates and what? So እዚህ ጋር ኮሎን አልጠቀምም ማለት ነው። ኢንስቴድ ምን ልጠቀም ይችላል? ኮማ ነው መጠቀም የሚገባኝ እንጂ ሐሳብን ሊስት ማድረግ ስፈልግ ኮሎን ተጠቀማለሁ። ኤቢሲ ትክክል ናቸው፣ ነገር ግን ዲ ትክክለኛ መልስ አይደለም። የኮሎን አጠቃቀምን አያሳየንም ማለት ነው። so that's the wrong place. Yeah, ስለዚህ when you are answering for punctuation marks, simply beginning from capitalization until that of the last part of punctuation mark, you have to read and practice and take your own examples. And after a few days, I will give only punctuation questions. Yeah, ከተወሰነ ቆይታ በኋላ punctuation question publish አደርጋለሁ። ያን መሰረት አድርጌ ጥያቄዎቹን ደግሞ እንደዚሁ ባየር ላይ ለመለቀቅ እሞክራለሁ ማለት ነው። Thank you very much. The second question, the third question is communicative question. አሁን communicative ከዚህ በፊት ማየታችሁታል። አሁንም በተደጋጋሚ ምክንያቱም እሱ አንዳንድ ጊዜ ኤክስፕሬሽኖቹ በጣም ሊያስቸግሩን ይችላሉ። ፈለኪው why don't you leave the library early? If someone may ask you in this way, voila, this is my school library. Is it really an appropriate expression if someone may ask you a question here? This my no. You know, this is an ideal place to study. Yeah. Why don't you leave the library? You know, this is an ideal. I don't have any place to study except the library because it's my convenient place because I got everything easily. I want to discuss with my friends here. It's safe, it's silent, and there is portability of sitting here. Because of this and other reasons, it's an ideal place. So I don't want to leave the library easily. It means like that place here. An ideal place. ይሄንን ትርጉም ሊያመጣ ስለሚችል ነው ይሄን የተቀመጠው። It is the time that the library is closed አለ። ለምን አትለቅም በጊዜ ሲለው ቤተመጻሕፍት የሚዘጋበት ሰዓት ነው አይደለም የምትለው። This is my first time to study here. እዚህ የመጀመሪያ ጊዜ ነው እዚህ ማጥናት ከጀመርክ ብዬ መልስ ልሰጥ አልችልም አይደለ? ለምን አትለቅም በጊዜ ሲለኝ you know this is an ideal place to study. ስለዚህ እኔ እኮ በጣም የሚመቸኝ ቦታ ስለዚህ አሁን አልለቅም ቤተመጻሕፍት ሲዘጋ ነው የምለቀው ማለት ነው። ያ ራይት ልክ ነው። so the answer is B ብለን እንመልሳለን ማለት ነው። B ብለን እንመልሳለን። Yeah, student 1 and student 2. Could you pass your dictionary, please? What kind of question is this? As this is asking permission, could you pass your dictionary, please? So what will be the response? Either accepting or refusing for someone asking permission. Yes, of course, I'm using it. Yes, of course means, yes, I'm volunteer to give you the book, the dictionary, but I'm saying I'm using it. Is it really appropriate? Is it really go with this expression? No. Why don't you use yours? He doesn't give a response on this one. If I have my own dictionary, I don't want to ask him to lend me a dictionary. No. What about Tola's? It's not his business to ask Tola. I don't want to ask. Maybe Tola may not have a book, so I don't want to ask him. So that's not the correct response for this one. Certainly, but a day is enough. Yeah. I want to certainly take it, please. Here it is, please. And go ahead, please. Please do. Yeah. But a day is enough. Or I want to give the book for a day ማለት ነው ማለት እኮ መጽሐፉን የምሰጥን አንድ ቀን ብቻ ነው አንድ ቀን ይበቃል ከዛ ያበለጠ አልሰጥም ለማለት ነው። ስለዚህ completely መልሳችን D ይሆናል ማለት ነው። Tom, if you don't mind, please send me 100 birr for shopping. Yeah, this is a kind of question. If you don't mind, please send me 100 birr for shopping. What's the response for shopping? No, shopping is nothing for me. No, that's not just. I don't want to just give you expect this response from Bob. Shopping is not nothing for me. No, for shopping 100 birr is not enough. No, that's my plan. 100 birr is enough for shopping today. It's not Bob's view. No, not at all. I will withdraw 100 for you. Exactly. Not at all means I don't mind, or I would mind, I will give you 100 birr. I will withdraw 100 birr for you. Exactly, the right answer, please. ምንድነው ለገበያ 100 ብር እስኪ ላክልኝ ነው ያልኩት ምንም ቅር አይለኝም 100 ብር አወጣልሃለሁ ላንተ ከባንክ አለ ስለዚህ አግሪ አድርጓል 100 ብር እንዲሰጠው I'm not a millionaire እኔ ሚሊዮነር አይደለም ብሎ ይመልስለት አንድን በትህትና ብር ስጠይ ለዚህ ነገር ብሎ የጠየቀን ሰው ባክህ እኔ ሚሊዮነር ነኝ ብዬ የምመልስበት ቆሻሻውን አረፍተ ነገር አይደለም የምጠቀመው ምክንያቱም ይሄ አረፍተ ነገር ሊመለስ የሚችል ነገር አይደለም very stupid and aggressive expression ነው and there is a conversation between Lulit and Betty just for a moment please when Lulit says just for Betty have just for a moment what's the response for this one here yes what do you want yeah Does she say what do you want? Yeah. Just I want you just for a moment please. When does Lulit say this expression? And what is the expected response for Betty? Do you think that Betty has an way to make this response? I don't think. Yeah. Sorry, someone is calling. Yeah. This is my convenient place to live. No, this is what I'm doing now. No. Sorry, someone is calling. Yeah. ምን ማለቷ ነው? Betty just a minute please just a minute please ባክሽ ጠብቂ ደርሻ just a moment please ጥቂት ደቂቃ just a moment sorry someone is calling yeah ይቅርታ የሆነ ሰው እየደወለልኝ ነው exactly this is the right response please yeah this is the right response ሌላም መልስ አለ ግን ከተሰጡት አማራጮች ውስጥ best complete የሚያደርገው መልስ ይሄ ነው Samson and Faris there is a bad traffic here there is a bad traffic simply a statement yeah Faris, you should take care of the traffic rules, yeah. No, the first thing that you consider is the traffic rules. If you miss the traffic rules, you'll be punished, right? Your car is modern. No modernity of the car. You are sometimes careless. No carelessness. Drivers are drunk. No, if drivers are, there are some accidents. There are a lot of accidents today. Yeah, of course. Drivers are drunk because drivers are the cause of car accidents as obviously but the question doesn't like this ጥያቄው እንደዚህ አይደለም የሚፈልገው እንጂ ስለ አክሲደንት የሚያወራ ከሆነ ያ ሹፌሮች እኮ ጠጮች ናቸው ለትራፊክ ለመኪና አደጋ እነሱ ናቸው ዋናዎቹ ከዚህ ሊሆን ይችላል so there is a bad traffic here ካለ you should take care of the traffic rules የትራፊክ ህግን እንዳትጥስ ተጠንቀቅ ብለህ ነው መልስ የምትሰጠው እንጂ መኪና ዘመናዊ ነው ዘመናዊ የሆነ መኪና ትራፊክ አይጥስም እንዴ አሽከርካሪው ሰው ነው ካለ ዳስ ነው ልክ ነው Fine. Inviter and invitee. Inviter, a person who invites. Invitee, a person who is invited. Would you care to have ginger tea? What's ginger tea here? I'm sorry, but I've already drank it. Yeah, invitation, whatever, ginger tea or coffee or something like that. I've got ginger. Ginger tea is in family cafe here. Ginger tea is, I have a family, I have a cafe. My cafe's name is family. So ginger tea is in family cafe. Is that right? Because the inviter doesn't identify the place that he's going to invite the invitee, so he cannot give a response. No. It's nothing for me, but another time. What's here? Actually, right here is but another time. But what kind of expression is? It's nothing for me. If he said it's nothing for me, he doesn't arrange another time to have a ginger tea. Yes, he doesn't arrange another time because nothing for me means he doesn't like to drink ginger tea. It's nothing for him. So if nothing for him, he doesn't arrange here. So the answer should be, I'm sorry for that because I have already drank it. Refusing for someone's invitation. I'm sorry, but I have another program. I'm sorry, but I have already drank it. I'm sorry, or excuse me, or thank you, but I'm not feeling well. Thank you, but my stomach is full. And I'm busy, something like that. Gratitude plus reason why you refuse someone's invitation, right? Question number 36. I was standing in Mexico roundabout. Suddenly someone came to me and wanted him to show the nearest bank. How would he like to ask me? Look now. Mexico አደባባይ ላይ ቆሜ እያለ የሆነ ሰው በድንገት ወደ እኔ መጣና ቅርብ የሆነ ባንክ ጠየቀኝ እንዴት ብሎ ነው የሚጠይቀኝ እሱ ነው Hi friend, why don't you show me the bank? Is he right? I don't think. Do you know any bank? No. How do I get to the bank? Is that a bank? So ምንም ጥርጥር የለውም. How do I get to the bank ብሎ politely ነው የሚጠይቀኝ እንጂ ለምን አትነግረኝም? ለምን አትጠይቀኝም? ምናምን ብሎ አግሬሲቭ ሊናገረኝ አይችልም ማለት ነው. ፖላይት ማርከሩ እሱ ነው. Jackson and Bolt, your bag is smart. That's compliment ነው የጥያቄው. Compliment ነው. Compliment ከሆነ ደግሞ መልሳችን በጣም ብዙ መልስ አለን your jacket is smart nice dress you wear Very smart mobile phone, an attractive posture, and really you are an elegant. Yes. Oh, these are also examples of giving compliment, giving recognition to someone. So what is the response here? Yeah, I bought it from Showa supermarket. It's not the concern of the question whether you bought Showa from Showa or from Addis or some other place. I'm glad you like it. Yes, you always think about my bag. No, I'm not always thinking about my bag. I first look the bag. I first see the bag, and I can say your bag is smart. It's made up of leather. No, what is your bag made of? Your bag is smart. Compliment ነው ያደረኩት. I'm glad you like it ነው የሚለኝ. I'm glad you like it. Yours are better. I'm happy to hear this. እንደዚህ ብሎ ነው የሚለኝ. I'm glad you like it. በጣም ባጌን ስለወደድክልኝ ደስተኛ ነኝ። ያንተም ይበጣል። ይሄን በመስማቴ ደስ ብሎኛል እያለ ነው የሚመልሰው እንጂ ሌሎቹን ነገሮች ሊጠቀም አይችልም። ስለዚህ I'm glad you like it. Ways of giving compliment ነው. Actually the answer should be here. በጣም ጥሩ። እስኪ ነው Josie and Kasai. What is your first time to visit the park? Yes, Kasai. Yeah, there are a lot of endemic animals. Yes, is he right, please? ያንተ የመጀመሪያ ጊዜ የነበረው እዚህ ጋር ፓርክ ስጎበኝ ነው። There are a lot of animals? No. Yes, Ethiopia generates high income when tourists visit the park. No. This is my home place as well as my usual work. Absolutely, yeah. አይደለም ነው። ስለዚህ ማዩም በቃ እኔ እንደውም መኖሪያ እዚህ ስለሆነ እንደገና ቱሪስቶችንም አስጎብኝ ስለሆንኩ አዲስ አይደለም ለኔ ነው። My home place የተወለድኩበት የምኖርበት my usual work tour guide ነኝ ማለት ነው። ሌላ ነገር እኮ የለውም። tour guide no this is my home place. No seal this is not ለማለት ነው. This is not my first time ለማለት ነው. This is not my first time ሂድሊ የተቀመጠ ነገር አለ. This is not my first time ታዲያ ምንድነው? This is my home place ነው እያለን ያለው። ምናልባት አንዳንድ ጊዜ no the word no የሚልና ፖዚቲቭ ስቴትመንት እዚህ ጋር ተመሳሳይ አልመጣም። እሱ እንዳይመስልን እዚህ ጋር no this is not my first time ማለት this is my home place ማለት ነው። my home place ማለት ነው እዚህ ጋር። ስለዚህ ስትራክቸሩ ከዛ አንፃር ነው የምታዩት። next question. Bonsa and David. The Ethiopian football team will win the African Champions League. What do you think of it? Asking opinion. No. First, Bonsa raised his opinion about the Ethiopian football team. And what do you think of it? He is going to ask David. The referee is partial. But Bonsa doesn't ask David to talk about the referee, to give his opinion about the referee. As regards the team, they changed their style of playing or their playing style and took a very serious training, so they will win the African Champions League ልክ ነው። ያጫዋት ስልታቸውን ቀይረዋል። እንደገና ደግሞ በጣም ጠንከር ያለ ስልጠና ነው ሲሰጡ የነበረው። ስለዚህ I hope ያሸንፋሉ ብዬ ኦፒኒየን ልገልጽ እችላለሁ። ሲናዲ ላይ መሄድም ምንም መድከም አያስፈልገኝም። ምክንያቱም the first thing I use here expression for opinion as regards the team የሚል ይሄን ተጠቅም ያለው ትልቁ ነገር የሚያስገድደኝ ጉዳይ እሱ ነው። እኔን አሁን የሚያስገድደኝ ጉዳይ It has shown a one step change. No, the coach is Salahaddin. No, አይደለም እሱም ብለን አይደለም የምንመልሰው. Anyway, the answer is B ብለን እንመልሳለን። Tommy, nowadays the population of Ethiopia is above the expected level. It's around 120-130 million. Franco, what is the response for Franco? I expect some, not a kind of advice but opinion. What does Franco's view regarding about the population of Ethiopia, which has maximum number 130 million? So there should be a one child policy. አገሪቷ መያዝ ከምትችለው አቅም በላይ ነው። ስለዚህ ለአገሪቱ ምን ያስፈልጋታል? ለአንድ ህፃን ለአንድ ቤተሰብ የሚል ፖሊሲ በፓርላማ መጽደቅ አለበት ማለት ነው። People start to live on Mars. Is it possible? Yeah. People start to live on Mars? No. አይደለም አይሆንም። Every couple has at least one child. እያንዳንዱ ጥንድ አንዳንድ ቻይልድ ሊኖራቸው ይገባል። I don't think about this. ስለዚህ ጉዳይ ነው ያላሰብ ነው። So the answer should be there should be one child policy ብለን ነው የምንመልሰው። ልክ ነው። በጣም ኢምፖርታንት ነው። there should be one child policy ቢኖር at least እንደ ቻይና የሆነ ለውጥ ተወሰነ ሰዓት ቢኖር ለውጥ ሊመጣ ይችላል አይነት ነው ነገሩ። በእኛ ሀገር ኮንቴክስት ያስከዳል ላያስከቱ ሌላ ጥያቄ ነው። There is a conversation between caller and receiver. Could I speak the manager please? Receiver, I know you are Mustafa. No. Speaking, yeah, right. And who told you the number? I'm pressing now. No, Muhammad sallam. Caller ማናጀር ማናገር ፈልጌ ነበር ሲል ማናጀሩ ስልኩን ካነሳው ስፒኪንግ ብሎ መልስለታል ማለት ነው speaking I am the manager of the company yeah I am the manager of speaking or ሌላ ምን ይችላል may I ask who is calling ሊል ይችላል who is calling ሊል ይችላል አያችሁት ምናልባት ድምጹን ካወቀው አረይ ሙስጠፋ ሊለው ይችላል እንደዚህ ነው የሚለው ሰውየው በትክክል ካነሳ አሁን እንደዚህ ያሉት እነዚህ ተጠቀም ይችላል ካልሆነ ደግሞ speaking I am the manager ብሎ ሊናገር ይችላል I am the manager you go on please I am the manager that is where Ferris and Miftah someone is in conflict between him or herself what would he or she like to do if there is for instance if I may have an intra conflict with myself or if a girl has an intra conflict with herself what would he or she like to do to overcome the problem that is intra conflict a conflict between the person him or herself yeah intra conflict think of the cause and propose solutions yeah what is the cause and what is the solution for every cause or she had better ignore it if you ignore it the problem spreads and you'll be a problem yeah the solutions are there what are the cause for the solution what are the causes everyone on earth may face challenges I don't think so please yeah so the answer is here think of what think of the cause and propose solutions yeah መንስኤውንና ለመንስኤዎቹ መፍትሄዎችን ማዘጋጀት ኢንትራ ኮንፍሊክት በሚፈጠርበት ሰዓት ሰው ከራሱ ከአምሮ ጋር በሚጣላበት ሰዓት ኮዙ ምንድነው ለኮዙ መፍትሄዎቹ ምንድናቸው እሱን ፕሮፖዝ አድርጎ መሄድ ነው የሚሻለው hunter animals in the jungle should hide themselves from predators you know what predators mean animals which are very huge animals which eat small animals for food elephants lions yeah predators ማለት እነዚህ ትልልቅ እንስሳቶች ትንሽ እንስሳትን እያጠቁ ለምግብነት ማዋል የሚችሉና ስለዚህ ትንሽ እንስሳቶች ራሳቸውን ደብቀው ነው የሚቀመጡት ነው የሚላቸው አይደለም እንግዲህ certain it is a must to get safe life yeah they are not active enough they are exposed to hunters predators are killers ልክ ነው በእርግጠኛ ስለዚህ ሴፍ ላይፍ ለመኖር የግዴታ መኖር አለባቸው ራሳቸው መደበቅ አለባቸው ማለት ነው ራሳቸውን ደብቀው መኖር አለባቸው is communicative yeah I think it's clear yeah let me pass to the grammar part questions yeah really the grammar questions are attractive all the questions are from English general questions no I'm not focusing on grade 11 grade 12 which are general English language maybe I think you possibly answer the questions yeah they are very kind to me they treat me blank their own son as I am as though I could be as if I were as if I am these are what's called subordinating conjunctions especially for condition subordination conjunctions yeah they are very kind to me yes they treat me as I am no because this is present as though I could be this is modal verb no as if I were absolutely as if means in similar way yeah as if the definition of as if means in a similar way as if means like as if has or as if and also in similar way and they have the same meaning with like but the structure of the sentence is different for instance they treated me like I am their son look here they treated me like I am their son I am their son which is a clause subject plus verb structure but when you use as if and as though they do not followed by clause rather they are followed by phrases they treated me as if their own soul they treated me or she acted as if she was a doctor as if clause ተከተለ she acted as if she was a doctor ልክ ነው ምንጠቀው ስለዚህ ማን ነው መልሳችን ማለት ነው as if I were a doctor ትርጉሙ ልክ ሲሚላር ወይ እንዳልኳችሁ ይሄ subordinating conjunction ናቸው condition adverb የምንላቸው ናቸው conditionን possibility ሊገልጹ የሚችሉ in a possible way in a similar way የሚለውን ትርጉም ሊሰጡ የሚችሉ condition adverbs ናቸው መልሳችን ቢ ይሆናል you should insure your bike blank stolen alright ይሄም ግልጽ ነው if it will be stolen if it is ሲና ቢ ሊሆን ሲና ሪ ሊሆኑ አይችልም in case ማለት in case maybe if maybe in case ማለት in a possible way in some possibility ለማለት ነው ያ some ምናልባት maybe just ምናልባት maybe የሚል ትርጉም ስለሚሰጠው in case in case take this number in case you want to contact me use this generator in case the light went off yes አያችሁ in case ማለት ይሄን ትርጉም ይሰጠናል ስለዚህ ሲናዲ it አይሰጠንም in case it is ማለት ነው you should insure your bike why do I insure my bike in case it will be stolen ብዬ ነው ማለት ነው insure ማድረጋት guaranteed ማድረጋት ምናልባት የምትሰረቅ ከሆነ ነው ስለዚህ it will be stolen ብዬ ኮምፕሊት አድርገዋለሁ Ababa's English is very perfect she speaks perfect English and English perfectly English perfectly English no doubt the answer is even so please yeah English perfectly because perfectly is adversative manner and it describes Ababa's speaking English the word speak how does Ababa speak English perfectly in what way Ababa speak perfectly English perfectly adversative manner I want to ask you the correct use of adverbs here English perfectly a perfect English that's perfect is an adjective modify the noun English perfect wrong perfectly wrong yeah next question blank insects are some of the most amazing creatures on the planet you know the questions are biology in terms of biology speaking you know the questions are adverbs questions ናቸው ያ viewpoint adverbs የምንላቸው አሉ viewpoint adverbs if someone points or forwards about his or her opinion he or she might use opinion adverbs yeah opinion geographically scientifically researchly naturally and also from my point of view personally I think or from my understanding all these are called viewpoint adverbs ናቸው viewpoint adverbs ማለት አንድ ሰው የግል አስተያየቱን በሆነ ጉዳይ ላይ ሲሰጥ የግል አስተያየቱን የሚሰጥባቸው አድቨርቦች viewpoint adverbs ነው የሚባሉት the entire clause ነው የሚገልጹት the whole opinion ነው የሚገልጹት እንጂ ኢንሴክትን ወይን ምንም አይደለም ስለዚህ biologically speaking ነው የሚገልጸው biologically speaking አይደለም biologically speaking ስል እዚህ ጋር ያለውን verb ነው የሚገልጸው biologically speaking insects are some of the most amazing creatures on the planet here ስለዚህ biologically ምንድነው viewpoint adverb ነው ይሄኛው viewpoint adverb ሳይሆን a kind of adjective ነው ይሄኛው ስለዚህ ሌሎች በኮምፕሊት በፍጹም ሊሆኑ አይችሉም መልሳችን biologically ብለን መልሳለን biologically frankly yeah personally this is the best solution for the happened problem personally this is the best problem personally this is the best problem state ያደረኩት ሐሳብ personally በሚለው viewpoint adverbs express ተደረገ ማለት ነው entire clause ምንድነው እሱ ነው ጥያቄዎቹ አድቨርባቸው ነው እዚህ ጋር የጠየኳቸው ስለዚህ እነዛ አካባቢዎች ላይ በደንብ ማየት ይተበቅባቸዋል blank I couldn't eat any other nutritious meals it will be my last time to eat this type of meals yeah immediately honestly generally dominantly adverb ነው question እዚህ ጋር አሁን የሚፈልገው ነገር so the answer should be honestly ነው honestly ምንድነው sentence adverbs ነው ምንድነው ወይም conjunctive adverbs ነው sentence adverbs which commonly or usually comes at the beginning of the sentence and they can be separated from the rest of the sentence by a comma and they simply modify or describe about the whole sentence that sentence adverbs we can say that conjunctive adverbs or adverbs of conjunction what does adverbs of conjunction means there are sometimes adverbs which function as a conjunction and modify the whole sentence that kind of sentence adverb is conjunctive adverbs yeah so this is true honestly I couldn't eat clearly I couldn't eat certainly I couldn't eat apparently I couldn't eat right away so we can say that sentence adverbs ነው ምንላቸው sentence ሌሎቹ sentence adverb አይደሉም ይሄ summarizing ነው dominantly immediately sentence adverbs አይደሉም focusing adverbs ነው ምንላቸው እነዚህ focusing adverbs Next question. He didn't get the job because he was late to the interview. He had absolutely no experience. Conjunctions ነው የጠየኳችሁ እዚህ ጋር conjunctionዎቹ ምንድን ናቸው? ዋስ conjunctive adverbs የምንላቸው ናቸው። conjunctive adverbs በዋናነት በስንት ከፍለናቸዋል? በሶስት opposite conjunctive adverbs result and addition conjunctive adverbs የምንላቸው result consequently as a result therefore addition furthermore in addition bizarre to moreover and contrast however nevertheless nonetheless still ምናምን ያልናቸው ነገሮች ናቸው። ስለዚህ መልሳችን ማን ነው የሚሆነው? ይሄ ነው furthermore ነው። ምክንያቱም ምንድነው እያለን ያለው look here he was late to the interview furthermore he had absolutely no experience ኢንተርቪው ላይ አልቀረም። ከዛ በተጨማሪ ደግሞ ለውድድር የሚያበቃ የሥራ ልምድ የለውም። ሁለቱ ተጨማሪ ሐሳብ ናቸው። on the other hand however በዘስ ልገልጸው አልችልም። ዘስ መጠቀም ከሆነ ሪዘልት ነው። ይሄ ሪዘልት አይደለም። ሁለቱ ተመሳሳይ አገልግሎት አላቸው። but they do not possibly complete or join the question here. Jenny hadn't enjoyed the play. She didn't recommend it. On the other hand, do you think is the second clause the opposite for the first one? The same on the other hand, nonetheless consequently while ሶስቱም እንኳን አንድ ግሩፕ ናቸው። እነዚህ contrast conjunctions ናቸው ሶስቱም። Jenny hadn't enjoyed the play consequently she didn't recommend it. ልክ ነው። ስለዚህ consequently result ነው የሚገልጽልኝ። consequently therefore ብዬ ገልጻለሁ። therefore ብዬ ገልጻለሁ። ልክ ነው። consequently adverse of result ብለን የምንገልጸው ነው። The plane ticket I got from the receptionist was invaluable. This is relative pronoun. The use of relative pronoun very clear common question ነው። መልሳችን ማን ብለን እንመልሳለን? which ብለን because the speaker here is or the subject here is name of the plane ticket. I'm talking about piece of ticket. Thing is so which is an appropriate relative pronoun. The rest doesn't complete the question here. Whom if it is a person, no, where, place, whose possession, but the question doesn't show for these three relative preferences. You cannot use these three, but the best answer here is which ብለን complete እናደርጋለን ነው። It was blank Jackson who danced at the party. It was blank Jackson. Yeah, right. It was blank Jackson who danced. Yeah, I want to focus on Jackson because who danced at the party. Frankly, what frankly mean? What somehow, not totally. So mostly. It was mostly, yes. It was mostly, yeah. It was mostly focus. I want to focus on Jackson. ይሄን ስጠቀም እኔ ፎከስ ማድረግ የፈለኩት ብቸኛው ፓርቱ ላይ ሲደንስ የነበረው ጃክሰን የሚባለው ነው። ስለዚህ ጃክሰንን ኤምፋሲስ ማድረግ ስፈልግ ፎከሲንግ አድቨርብ ተጠቀምኩ። ይሄ ደግሞ ሞስትሊ ነው። ፍራንክሊ ሰንተንስ አድቨርብ ነው። እነዚህ ሳምሃው አድቨርብስ ኦፍ ዲግሪ ነው፣ ቶታሊ አይደለም። ስለዚህ ይሄን እንጠቀማለሁ። አድቨርቦችን እንድታው ይሆናል ማለት ነው። blank the heavy storm she went across the street. Yeah, she went across the street. Yes, the heavy storm, right? She went across. ሁለቱም ተቃራኒ ሐሳቦች ናቸው። although the heavy rain was the heavy rain. This is a kind of phrase, yeah? The heavy rain, no clause አይደለም ይሄ. So this is not the answer. owing to the heavy rain reason አይደለም because the heavy rain አይደለም። ስለዚህ ማን ነው መልሳችን? despite the heavy rain. What despite the heavy rain means? In spite of the heavy rain, right? Despite the heavy rain, right? Or although it is heavy storm, it was a heavy storm, she went across the street. It was the heavy storm. ልክ ነው። በማን ያያዝኩት? በኦልዞ በኢቭንዞ በዞ ክሎዝ አድርጌ ስገልጸው ዲስፓይት እና ኢን ስፓይት ኦፍ ጋር ይገልጻል። ስለዚህ ዲስፓይት እና ኢን ስፓይት ኦፍ የምጠቀም ከሆነ አድቨርቢያ ክሎዙ ናውን ፍሬዝ ወይም ፍሬዝ መሆን መቻል አለበት። ስለዚህ the heavy rain ስል ፍሬዝ ነው። ምክንያቱም እዚህ ጋር ቤዝ ወርዱ ናውን ነው፣ እነዚህ አድጀክቲቭ ነው፣ ይሄ ዲተርሚነንት ነው። ዲስፓይት the heavy rain ብዬ ነው የምገልጸው። ምንም እንኳን ከባድ ስቶርም ነጎድጓድ ቢኖርም ቀጥታ መንገዱን ይዛ ሄዳለች፣ መንገዱን አቋርጣ ሄዳለች። ገብቷችኋል? ስለዚህ ዲስፓይት ኦር ኢን ስፓይት ሆኖ መልሳችን ዲስፓይት እንላለን። I wish I belonged the interview but I didn't do it. Yeah, right. I wish the question here is wish. Yeah. ጥያቄው እዚህ ጋር wish የሚለው ነው እዚህ ጋር ጠየቃችሁ። ስለዚህ ምንድነው wish? We do have two forms of using wish is here. One, wish plus simple past which is regretting the present. Second, wish plus past perfect regretting for or talking about the past. Here No past verbs are written here. Have taken, take, and I'm taking. So the answer is have taken. What I wish I had taken the interview, but I didn't do it. እዚህ ጋር መልስ መልሶታል። ያ ኢንተርቪውን በወሰድ ኖሮ ምኞት የነበር ነገር ግን አልወሰድኩም። regretting or talking the past ነው። ስለዚህ past perfect ልጠቀማለሁ። had taken ብዬ መልሳለሁ። ምንም ጥርጥር የለው ጥያቄ። present perfecትን simple presentን present continuousን wish በፍጹም ሊጠቀም አይችልም። ስለዚህ ይሄ መልሳችን ይሄ ነው። ሁለተኛ እንዳንጠቀም ያስገደዳችሁ ነገር እዚህ but I didn't do it አላችሁ። እዚህ I didn't do it አላደረኩትም። ኢንተርቪውን አልወሰድኩትም ማለት ነው። ሪግሬት እያደረኩ ነው ባለመውሰዴ maybe both ነው ላልፍች ነበር ማለት ነው እኮ ያ The next question here, question number 56. Yeah, we are late. The film blank by the time we get to the cinema. So we'll already start, which is future tense ማለት ነው. Because talking about the future, so it can be complete with passive voice ነው መሆን ያለበት። ስለዚህ we'll already start passive voice አይደለም. Will be already started, present passive voice ነው. Will already have started, right? Will start አይደለም. ለምንድን ነው ሲምንለው there is a particular time by the time we get to the እዚህ ጋር ነች ያለችው እኮ ነገሯ ጉዷ ያለችው እዚህ ጋር ነች we get home here ምንድን ማለት ነው here we are late the film will already have started by the time we get to the cinema an action will have completed will have ended will have ended or achieved by a particular point of time in the future by the time ማለት እዚህ ጋር by the time ማለት particular ending time ነው የገለጸው ልክ ቤቴ እንደደረስኩኝ ፊልሙ ይጀምራል ስለዚህ future perfect ማለት will already have started ልክ ቤቴ እንደደረስኩ ነው we get by the time we get to the cinema no by the time we get to the cinema እንደደረስኩ ነው የሚለን ሲኒማው ልክ እንደደረስ ፊልሙ ይጀምራል ነው የሚለን ስለዚህ by the time we get home ማለት point of time እንገለጸልኝ point of time ከገለጸልኝ ደግሞ future perfect እንጠቀማለሁ እንጂ ሌሎቹ point of time አይፈልጉም so that is the issue please here ለምሳሌ ይሄንን by the time we got home ብለው will have already started ምንድነው had already started past perfect ነው የሚሆነው ስለ ሐላፊ ጊዜ ነው እያወራው ያለው ማለት ነው learn all the students blank the same things throughout their learning time yeah are doing have been doing were doing had been doing which is present continuous present perfect continuous past continuous and past perfect continuous an action is happening during the time we're speaking but the question doesn't need here yeah present perfect continuous the action began from the past and continues with the time being it shows sometimes a repeated action and sometimes a written complete action should be emphasized with the present perfect continuous past continuous an action was taking place an action had been taking place in the past progressive so the answer should be here because it shows repeated action for instance here I have been living here for years I'm living repeatedly for years here a repeated action from the past until the time we're speaking one of the uses of present perfect continuous I'll repeat once I have been living for years here in world here so that's called repeated action that's present perfect continuous so the answer is C I'm going to bed at 10 p.m. I need to get up early I'm going to bed at 10 p.m. which is 10 p.m. 4 why I'm going to bed 10 p.m. because I'm going to get up early tomorrow so because since as reason cause reason subordinate conjunction why I'm going to bed at 10 p.m. because I need to get up early yes you're right ብለን መልሳለን until time while time when time three different time we cannot use here because the question doesn't import time but it refers for a reason ምክንያት ነው የሚፈልገው time የሚፈልግ ጥያቄ አይደለም ይሄ construction on the new subway has been delayed for months due to budget shortfalls one exactly the workers are threatening to go on yeah exactly moreover one of the budget and because the workers ሁለት ተጨማሪ ሐሳቦች ናቸው ያሉት ለኮንስትራክሽን ዲሌይ መሆን ሁለቱ ምክንያቶች አንዱ የበጀት መውረድ ነው ሁለተኛ የሰራተኞቹ በደንብ በሚገባው ሁኔታ ተንከባክቦ አለመያዝ ነው ችግራቸውን አለመረዳት ሁለቱ ምክንያቶች ናቸው ስለዚህ እነሱ ለመግለጸው moreover fine don't touch the walls. Don't touch the walls. I blank them. They are still wet. Exactly. Don't touch the wall. This is the result. Yeah, the result of the activity that happened. I'm painting. If I'm painting, I don't say don't touch the walls here. I will paint. In the future, I don't touch this expression. I've just painted. Yeah, because I've just painted. And I've just completed before a short time ago, and I say that they are still wet. Yes, yeah, completely. በቃ ምንም ጥያቄው ራሱ ተመለሰ ራሱ እዚህ ጋር አትንካው ገና እርጥብ ነው አልደረቀም አሁን ጨረስኩ በቃ present perfect ማለት ይሄ ማለት ነው ባጭሩ They saw a starfish while they belong on the beach. They saw a starfish while they belong on the beach. Are working. Does present continuous go with simple past? No meaning here. Wrong. Were working, past continuous go with past tense, right? Have worked, past present perfect go with so? No. So the answer is were working, which is past continuous here. One, there's a conjunction while, and it takes for long progressive action. And this one is a short complete action. Short. They saw while they were working on the beach, they saw a starfish. This was the first action, and the second action was this. The short action happened by chance or suddenly. So that is called one of the use of past continuous. Exactly. Next question. You hardly park here because the parking is full of cars. You hardly park blank here because the parking is full of cars. Alright, yeah. Somewhere, anywhere, nowhere, everywhere. Adverbs of place or indefinite pronouns. Somewhere for positive sentence. Anywhere for questions and negatives. Sometimes for positive without specifying the place. Anywhere, I want to park anywhere I like. I want to park my car anywhere. Right, sometimes it's also possible here. Nowhere, negative meaning and precedes with positive verb. Everywhere, there are a lot of places here in the town. So you can build your house everywhere you like. Open space here. So anywhere and everywhere are different here. So you hardly park. Hardly by itself is negative adverb. So the correct word here is anywhere. Anywhere, because this is negative adverbs. Negative adverbs. Take care of negative scarcely, rarely, no, not. Negative. Anywhere is an appropriate indefinite pronoun. Exactly. Right. This is the correlative conjunction question. Correlative conjunction because they are found in pairs. Either or, one of the two. Whether or someone is in dilemma. Not only but also, and neither nor, not the one, not the other, none of the two. That called correlative conjunctions, yeah. She is blank the only girl, blank the first in her family. She is from the big family. Clear question. Neither nor. She is neither the only girl, nor the first in her family. She is from the big family. Yes. የቤተሰቦቿ ብቸኛ ሴት ልጅ አይደለችም። የመጀመሪያ ልጅም አይደለችም። ከብዙ ቤተሰብ የመጣች ልጅ ነች ነው። The questions are critical. Yeah, critical and takes a critical thinking, isn't it? So neither nor, absolutely, yeah. Neither nor. Yeah. Great, yeah. I'm not satisfied with it of the sofa because I always feel warm when I sleep on it. These are vocabulary word questions. Comfortable, comfortably, comfortability, comfort. These words are derived from the word comfort. Comfort, I feel comfort, which is an adjective here. So we may derive some other adjectives by adding any suffixes and change this comfort to nouns by adding some suffixes. I can change these words into adverbs by adding some suffixes. So comfortability because the question is here a noun because object of preposition. I'm not satisfied with this comfortability of the sofa. Object of preposition. So that's the manual section. Comfortability ነው ስም ነው አንደኛ ፍንጭ የሚሰጠን it is possessive adjective ነው ስለዚህ እዚህ ጋር possessive adjective ነው ይሄ ስም መሆን አለበት adjective ነው meaningless word ነው adjective አይደለም ነው ይሄ ግን comfort አይደለም I feel comfort ነው እንደ እንትን ነው የምጠቀምበት እንጂ በዚህ ኮንቴክስት comfort ልጠቀምበት አልችልም Don't disturb her she blank now Don't disturb her she blank now Yeah she interviewing no have no have አልጠቀም have she's being interviewed she will interviewing በነገራችን ላይ ኢንተርቪው የሚል ግራመር የለንም have interviewed አንድ ምክንያት ሲንጉለር ነች እዚህ ጋር ፕሉራል ነው will interview wrong structure ለምን ኢንተርቪው ቢል አይኤንጂ ቢጠፋ ዊል ኢንተርቪው ፊውቸር ሊገልጽልን ይችላል። አብሶሉት ራይት ነው አይደለም። ስለዚህ ሺ ኢዝ ቢንግ ኢንተርቪው ዶንት ተሰባ ሺ ኢዝ ቢንግ ኢንተርቪው አትንከብሽ አትረብሻት ኢንተርቪው የተደረገች ነው ነው የምትለው present continuous passive voice hello yeah many lab equipment plan for the school next year I'm talking about the action the receiver so simply which the question can be complete with passive voice so will be both yeah በቃ ስለ አክሽን ነው ስለ ተደራጊ ነው ስለ ሪሲቨር a new subject of the new sentence ከመጣ that kind of sentence should be completed with passive voice አንድና በቃ አንድና ይሄ ነው unless there is an external force ልክ እንደ መጀመሪያው ጥያቄ የሆነ ኢምፖዝ የሚያደርግ ኤክስተርናል ፎርስ ከሌለ በስተቀር አክሽኑን በደንብ ካወቅ ነው በፓሲቭ ቮይስ ብቻ ነው የምንገልጸው ስለዚህ many lab equipment will be bought for the school next year ብለን ነው የምንገልጸው የላቦራቶሪ እቃዎች በሚቀጥለው አመት ይገዛሉ she woke up and checked every corner of the house but she got yeah nothing no anything for question and negative something for positive someone አንልም so she got no one because እዚህ ጋር የሚያስቀምጠው bet she got ሁሉንም አቅጣጫዎች አቸክ ነገር ምንም ነገር አላገኘችም ነው nothing indefinite pronoun ናቸው so how do you use this anything something nothing and someone please I published the videos and my YouTube channel try to follow and read it and watch it and I hope you'll improve for your grammar knowledge here but let's end hello plan to you go to the beach every weekend yeah the response here is every weekend here this is a kind of adverb of frequency so if it is adverb of frequency is it really possible to use how much is it really possible to use why is it really possible to use how no reason condition and which is the response is uncountable here every weekend which is definite frequency adverbs so how often do you go to the beach every weekend I go to the beach every weekend right so the answer is how often it refers about time here the last question a spelling question is yeah I don't have any rule any strategy to practice correct spelling words which are written correct but the best way here is if you just pronounce the words correctly by nature you'll write the words if not means if you just pronounce the words incorrectly your spelling is completely wrong you miss the spelling yeah the more you pronounce the words the better you write the words with correct spelling otherwise you'll be in problem or maybe you directly intended to memorize the correct spelling for every word in dictionary but that was because that is impossible because a human's mind has limited capacity to cope everything so I don't encourage you or I don't advise you to memorize the spelling of a words but I want to advise you to pronounce the words correctly please yes I don't want to practice what is a kind of artificial pronunciation but by nature what kinds of pronunciation the word needs or requires use that nature of the language you can just pronounce the words correctly and you write correctly please if they go together you are really a wonderful student all right courageous pronouncing courageous yeah numerous we cannot have such words numerous no numerous yeah accommodate yeah repeating of yeah but really approach no so the answer is courageous here courageous right pronunciation right spelling here A should be the answer which word is incorrectly spelled incorrectly spelled wrong spelling here matrimonial right simultaneous you're right proclamation right confirmation no confirmation አሁን እዚህ ጋር ተበላሸ confirmation yeah የሚፈልገው confirmation sound confirmation sound አለ እዚህ ጋር ተገለጸም so wrong incorrect spelling ያለው d ይሆናል ማለት ነው ሀቢት ወስ ያ ስለዚህ ቃሉን በትክክል ፕሮናውንስ አድርገን ካነበብነው እንዴት እንደሚጻፍ በደንብ አንደርስታንድ ማድረግ መለየት እንችላለን ለምሳሌ confirmation ምል ከሆነ ልክ አይደለም confirmation ምል ከሆነ ልክ confirmation confirmation ኮንፊርም ሜ ስል ሜ ኤ የሚል ሳውንድ አለ፣ ነገር ግን እዚህ ጋር አልተቀለጸም። ስለዚህ ሮንግሊ ስፔልድ ሆኗል ያ ቃል ማለት ነው። ሌሎች ቃላቶችን በዚህ መልክ ነው እናንተ ፕራክቲስ የምታደርጉልኝ። ሶ ዲስ አር ሰም ኦፍ ዘ ፈርስት steps, the first phase of presenting English questions for grade 12 students, not only grade 12, the one who wants to improve language skills. It might have valuable contribution to improve all the English language skills, not only spelling, not only grammar. Please read and answer the questions in detail and try to improve your English language skill. Please, I advise you to read, to watch the TV, and try to write some constructive comments about the questions. But I want to say one thing for grade 12 students, try to answer the questions. Try to just stand in line with the question. I hope you will achieve your goal. You will be successful. And I presented the lesson here in my language center here in my place of working. I think students who took this test have got a nice mark, more than 85. I'm really satisfied and happy. What about you? Have you got more than 90%? If you did on that way, you are really wonderful, nice, and a very courageous student. Yeah, I just thank you for